Alright, alright, alright. I am back. I'm back. I apologize for the brief intermission. By brief, I mean it's about an hour, but I'm just gonna get going. No one's in here yet, but everyone will pile in soon. I don't know if I quick saved here. Let's quick save real quick. Alright. Ugh, now I'm hot. I had to leave my house. And it's like 90 something degrees outside. What is it? 93 degrees outside. That was hot and sweaty and not something I want to do again today. But it's over. I'm back inside, back in the kind of AC. Sort of AC. Let's make our way to this bowl. That is the goal for the day. Get to the Easter egg, get in the bowl, get out of the goal. Get out of the goal? Get out of the bowl. The bowl is the goal. I think it's pretty achievable, and I can keep going until we get there. I don't have to stop now. Nothing's stopping me from getting there now. Again, I apologize for having to leave for an hour. It's poor planning on my part. Hello, Athena. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back after the break there. Much appreciated. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Let's look at our surroundings again. I keep doing this, but we're headed there. So maybe, yeah, we'll keep going this way toward the valley. I forgot my drink in the other room, though. That's a problem. Oh well, too late now. I have my cold coffee from when I started the stream almost 3 hours ago. That's alright. I'd rather make progress. What bowl? Welcome, ordinary pufferfish. So here, let me turn my engines off. I'm gonna zoom out. There is a bowl here. If you can see my mouse. Hopefully I'm not crashing. There is a monolith in there, and that's where we are. That's where we're headed. It's weird I didn't get told about the first stream, but I got pinged for this one. Maybe because the other one was scheduled? I don't know. It should have told you for both. I'm not sure why I didn't. That's odd. Yeah, I had to take an hour break. I forgot I had an appointment at 2, but I had to get to. But now I'm back. So we had a brief hour intermission. But yeah, welcome, welcome. We are headed to the monolith, and I'm not stopping until I get to the Easter egg. And then we're gonna go inside this like bowl, and then we're gonna touch the monolith, maybe lick it, and then get out of that bowl, and then we'll see how long we've been going for. Maybe keep going after that, depending on what time it is. Oop, we are going a little fast. If you missed the first stream, we flew a plane out, we refueled, and we gave ourselves more repair kits. We've already gone through, oh gosh, 4, 8, 12, 16 repair kits today. And I don't know, maybe a fourth of our fuel almost. But we've driven 100 and some kilometers. The mod broke earlier too. I have to fix that. So it's just tracking today's time rather than all of it. But I think I can fix that. That's why the mod isn't available on like publicly, because there's still bugs that have to be sorted out. Why do you drive to that bowl? Because there's a monolith there. I want to go see the monolith. There's an Easter egg we got to check out. Because this journey to the South Pole is a sightseeing journey. We're not just going to go quickest route. We are stopping off to see things on our way. Especially things that I've never seen before. I mean, I've seen a monolith, but I haven't seen that monolith. And I think it's also would be cool to drive inside that like hole there. I don't know. I think it could be interesting, so that's why we're doing it. No other reason than because we want to. I actually didn't know it existed until someone in chat told me about it last stream. Will it work on any body or just Kerbin? I'm not sure. I've only tested. Well, so it's hard coded for Kerbin. it only loads the Kerbal map, so it wouldn't work on any other body. That's something I could add later, though. I will release it publicly eventually. I just gotta fix, like, because right now it dumps a text file in the folder, and it takes a screenshot of the journey and saves it to a PNG. But right now it's not reusing the same one, so it just kind of fills your folder with text files and images. And it really fills your your folder with all that nonsense. So I don't want to give it to someone or the public when it's doing stuff like that and just filling your computer with junk. Filling my own computer with junk is fine. So I gotta fix that, and I gotta fix the whole, like, today I docked, so it kind of broke it. I play RSS. I actually am not familiar with RSS. Is it the real solar system? Is that what that is? Oh! I had a feeling that would happen. Alright. Gotta reload a save. Up to my usual hijinks. Not really watching where I'm going. Yeah, is RSS real solar system, or am I mistaken? That'd be cool. I haven't played around with that. I probably should. Kerbal is Earth, so it wouldn't work anyway. Okay. Yeah, so I don't... should raise the suspension. I really should. It's kind of as low as it can go currently, though, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not sure if I get access, because the image I use is one I downloaded off the internet for the map. It's not actually using the real map. I don't know how I would pull the maps from, like, modded planets. I'm not that smart. As you can tell by how, I mean, it was broken in day 1, now it's broken in day 5. It always shows, if I zoom out, it always shows this route, because when I broke it in day 1, I just replaced the base map with day 1's route, because I couldn't figure out how to fix that part. So I don't know if it's if it should be released to public, but I'll mess around with it when I have more time. I just unfortunately don't have a whole lot of time on my hands these days. Literally today I woke up at 9 a.m. I did homework. I had to write a paper, and I finished the paper at just before noon when we started streaming. Are you like Martin Cedo Pants? I don't know who that is. Is that well, no, actually someone commented if I was copying him. I actually don't follow that person, unfortunately. Maybe I should. I'll have to check out their videos. I don't actually watch any KSP YouTubers other than I used to watch Matt Lown and I used to watch Scott Manley, but I have not watched either of them in probably 4 or 5 years. He makes everything very painful for himself too. Okay, yeah, I guess similar. Yeah, I just kind of that's the goal of the channel. It's not necessarily to make things painful, but I like doing challenges for myself that maybe most people don't do. So that's kind of that's kind of the content you can expect on this channel, is challenges that could be painful and sometimes pointless, but I don't know, they're fun, and that's why we do it. You should do a trip from the South Pole to the KSC. Well, maybe eventually we'll have to come back, right? So maybe we'll drive back. Maybe we'll take a boat back. I'll probably put a poll out of different options. The first time I did this, I flew everyone back and the rover with a plane. So we probably wouldn't do that again. Maybe we would. I'll put a poll out. Either a plane, drive back, a boat. We'll see. But that won't be for a while, because we still have, I mean, days and days and days until we get to that. What's up, Sid? What's up, Chandler? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm just gonna do a quick save since I broke the rover here earlier. Yeah, I'll have to check out Martin for sure. Martin Cedo Pants. Yeah, I think that's how I play games. That's why I like sandbox, like open world games, because I like to make my own fun. I really don't like story games. It's probably a bad hot take, but if I wanted to like do a story, I would just watch a movie. I wouldn't play a game. So I'm not a story guy. I like doing whatever I feel like doing. We are flying through the air right now. That's sketchy. That's weird. Oh, if I hold control, it shows me rover. Interesting. What is my traction set to? Or friction? Friction's good. Oof. I changed the graphic settings last stream because it was hard to... we were lagging really heavily. For some reason, the farther we get away from the space center, the like laggier the game gets. Or it's just the more stuff I have lying around. Like, I don't know, there's a bunch of trash somewhere out here. I'm far enough away from I can't see him anymore. We need to slow down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nope, I broke a wheel. But can we recover? I turned down the friction on the wheels, so now we just slide rather than flipping. Alright, you have no repair kits on you. There we go. Alright, let's hop out of our seat again. Tamzor, our engineer that is... How did I give it to the wrong person? Oh, I just didn't take them. Tamzor very nicely gets out and repairs all of our wheels about every 5 minutes. There we go. Hop back in our seat. I like how the rover's ever so slightly just scooting around. Alright. And back at it. Are we going... Oh, I left my engines on. That's why we were scooting. It's like, why are we rolling forward? Alright, down the hill we go. Yeah, for those that are just joining us, we are headed to this... If you see on my minimap mod, there's like a bowl in the mountains here. There's a monolith there, and that's where we're headed. So that is the goal of today, is to get inside that bowl, touch the monolith, and then hopefully get outside of the bowl. And then depending on what time that is and how long that takes, we might drive a little farther. I don't know a lot about this game, but maybe we should add control surfaces. Yeah, probably. It would have been helpful. Unfortunately, it's not necessarily too late, but it is harder to do now that we're not near an assembly building. I could fly the parts out and attach them, but it requires engineers, and engineers can only lift so much weight. That's why we have this weird engine setup, is because I had to fly out the whole back end of the rover when we lost our engine, lost our engines on day 2. Yeah, I think day 2 did we lose our engines? Or was it day 1? Day 1 we lost our engines. But anyway, that's in the past. I don't need to bring that up every stream. We've passed it. We have real engines now. We're doing okay. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Some vertical stabilizers. Yeah, that'd probably be very helpful if we did that. I could probably fly some more parts out at some point. Put some like winglets on to kind of like float through the air rather than I don't know, be like a brick going through the air. Might be helpful. We'll see what the future holds. I don't think I need to be climbing this mountain. Am I going the wrong way? Kind of. I need to be going at like a 90-degree heading. So I need to go around this mountain. There's like a little valley, I think. Let me zoom out. Yeah, we need to go this way. We need to go backward a bit. I guess at 90, that's not quite backward, but not forward progress. That's okay. We're not trying to do this as quickly as possible. We'll get there when we get there. We just want to see some cool things. And that's what matters. See cool things, have fun. try to carefully go over this hill. Probably speed up a little bit. I've been trying to go about 60 meters a second. 60 meters a second is a fairly good speed if it's on mostly flat ground. Once I start going up hills or down hills, it gets a little sketchy, but if it's just a little hilly, it's okay at 60. But we have been popping a lot of tires though too, so kind of win some, you lose some. We've already gone through a whole section. I only have those 3 left. What's your setup that you should be lagging vanilla looking KSP? I don't know what my computer is, I'll be honest with you. I bought it pre-built. It's actually a really nice computer, but it's not stock KSP. I have like the clouds. There is parallax. I turned that off, kind of, but a lot of the trees are from parallax. There's a lot more clutter. We have TUFX going, so things look a little nicer-ish. I don't know if you can really tell. I do have like 10 graphic mods on. They're just not the most beautiful ones. But I'm also streaming, recording. My audio is recording separately. And I have music going, so a lot of things bogging down my computer. We're not lagging now. If the stream's lagging, that's something else. My computer's not that great. I mean, it's like, it's probably like 6 years old now, which is like a dinosaur in computer terms, but it was top of the line about 6 years ago. Realistically, 60 meters a second is too high for off-road. Yeah, I mean, it is. What's that in like miles per hour? Let me, meters per second to mile per hour. Let me get a calculator up. 60 meters a second is 134 miles an hour. Yeah, that's a little fast for off-roading. You're right. But we want to get there in some sort of quicker fashion. And if we just drive the Rover as it drives, it goes about 30 meters a second, which I think is too slow. But I guess 30 meters a second is like 67 miles an hour, which is still very fast. You are lagging slightly if you're running full frames. Clock the top would be solid green. Yeah, it does run solid green if I'm not recording and with all the graphics up. It's just something with recording and streaming. Maybe I need to turn my bitrate down slightly. But I also want the videos to look nice, and it doesn't look. Ooh, we are doing something really sketchy right now. It doesn't visually, at least to me. I guess you guys could disagree if it is for you, but it doesn't look like it's lagging. Is what's important to me. Earlier it looked like it was lagging, but I'll play with some settings off stream next time to get it in the most ideal version of itself. Alright, we are going to hit our brakes and try to go down this mountain a little slower. Just kind of off and on the brakes here. Oh gosh. Oh, I think we broke a wheel. Yeah, we broke a wheel again. Ah! We are really going to need a lot of repair kits today. Let me turn my friction up more so we don't slide down this hill while we repair this tire. Do you not have repair kits on you? How do you not? Did I use them all? Didn't you just have repair kits on you? Oh, I repaired 2 tires. That's right. That's right. There we go. Order seat again. Use B to track. And a time-lapse lag zometer, exactly. Playable lag. Oh, use B to brake. Yeah. I know about the B to brake. I just, I don't know. Something about doing this makes me feel better about it. And also, I guess, I don't know, my mouse is probably as loud as my keyboard. My keyboard is right under my microphone. So sometimes, whoa, if I'm on my keys a lot, you can really hear it. I'm trying to avoid that. It's not bad. It's likely the right speed of your SSD, HD, or you just need a bit more RAM. Yeah. I need to turn my friction back down too. My computer definitely needs some upgrades. As time goes on, I'll get some better parts in it. Or I'll just upgrade my whole computer and give this one to my wife, because she has my old computer and it is still missing parts. I gotta buy her new parts, but maybe... Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna be good. No, poor guy. I think that's Jake. Well, that's not good. Luckily, I quick saved recently. Speaking of my write speed on my SSD, I have to make sure that I'm not filling my hard drive. Yeah, I gotta move some files around after this. I only have 80 gigs of storage left because these record so such big files. We're not too far. I mean, we are, but we're not too far from the last save. You can see on our mini map we made it there. Basically the other side of this hill. I'd be a little more careful. I need to save more. But sometimes if I stop and save too much, then it's just like, alright, that's all I'm doing. So sometimes I risk it and I drive a little farther than I should. There's also really long stretches where we don't crash. Lately it's just been a lot for some reason. It's not as good at driving today, apparently. Alright, down this side of the hill. Can speed up a bit. Did you ever use the big solar panels? I haven't on the ones that are on the rover. Is that what you're asking? I haven't, no, because we have so many RTGs. We actually don't need any of the solar panels. Historically, I've used the big solar panels though. But yeah, not on this rover so far. We actually don't need them. We have so many RTGs buried in this thing that we'll never run out of power. Kind of a backup if anything happens or we lose RTGs and we decide to keep going with the save, then they're there. But yeah, originally I wasn't going to use RTGs, and then during testing I realized I kind of needed RTGs, or else we wouldn't have been able to drive for long distances. We don't want to stop to like recharge or anything. We already stop enough to fix tires and resupply as it is. We should take the big ones off. I probably could for like weight reduction. Just like dump them in the grounds on the grass somewhere. Probably take a lot of solar panels off. I don't know if the kerbals can lift these. Let's see. Oop, wrong button. I always click that instead of the one I want. No, the kerbal can't carry those solar panels. Unfortunately, maybe if I got a couple kerbals together, they could. But we'll worry about that later. We're gonna keep driving for now. Yeah, it would be good for weight reduction. Are you the only one with stream lag? I don't know. I'm not. It's not saying I'm missing frames or anything. Mine says I'm good so far. Hopefully it'll clear up in a bit. Alright, other side of this hill, and then we should be able to see our destination for the most part. Not necessarily our destination, but the mountain we need to climb. It's good now. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Not sure why. Alright, we're about to go in the air a little bit. Hopefully that's fine. Oh, we broke a tire. Ugh. Always breaking tires. From your experience from the train project, I've had problems towing even a single trailer. The steering seemed like it was confused. Did you use specific wheel settings or something? No. The only settings I have on the wheels are like, oh, let me fix this tire really quickly. I'll hop back in, we can look at it. The only thing I change is the traction I put all the way up. And then I have friction down to 1 or 0.8, just so when we break a tire, we slide rather than flipping. But I think the thing that's helping me is the struts, which kind of makes it not a trailer anymore. It's like a solid thing. Yeah, trailers are difficult. They just like, I mean, if you've seen the train video, that was a nightmare if you like add more than one specifically. I think one maybe is okay sometimes, but I don't think the game is quite made to have trailers successfully, which is a shame. I really want to make a like a semi truck at some point. I think I'll do that sometime and see if I can get it working. Maybe we could load our rover onto a semi truck at some point and drive it around. Probably not though, that'd be a big truck. This thing's wide. But yeah, as far as settings go, I mean, that's basically my wheel settings for all the wheels. Click on them so you can look at all of them. Nothing too fancy. I think I turned steering off in the backs, right? Yeah, steering is only on the front. If you set your SAS to pro grade, it becomes harder to flip. Can I even get to I have a big SAS inside the ship. I actually don't know how to set them to pro grade. Well, that's okay. We haven't flipped yet. Since we've changed our wheel settings. It was only flipping because it would catch traction and then one side of the rover would stop and the other side of the rover would continue. But with the friction down, it just slides. So we haven't had a flip problem in a while. We just run into stuff often, break parts. Alright, we can finally see the mountain we're heading toward. Let's do a quick save at the top of this hill. Takes us a while to slow down, just all the speed and traction we don't have. I always got to turn my friction back up. I wish that was like a button I could press to do that faster. Alright, put that back to 0.1. Put that back to 0.1. Did I quick save? I hope I did. I had my engine still too. So red button below the green button with 3 lines. Oh, I see. Okay. Setting it to, you said retrograde or prograde? Prograde. Oh, yeah, so it always points at where you're pointed. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll do that. Nice. Got it. Good idea. Oh, we broke a wheel. Wow, we are really chewing through our repair kits today. These wheels, for some reason, are extra breakable. Oh, we broke 2 wheels. Let me just fill my pockets. Yeah, we're gonna need another resupply, unfortunately, with repair kits. Alright, climb up there, please. Can you not climb while the rover's moving? Ouch. Hit your head. Jump on. Jump on, jump on. Oh, that's not good, but that'll get us to board. Oh, can't board because you're not standing still. There we go. Okay. Lord almighty. Lord almighty. Alright, we once again are scooting down this hill. There we go. Quick save. I should stop popping tires, but the slower I go and the more cautious I am, the longer it takes. Oh, it turns off prograde. There we go. Got it back. Thank you. I would have not noticed. Let's zoom out. Yeah, we're headed to this hill, right? Let me hit the brakes before I crash into something. Yeah, I think we need to be here at the bottom of this hill. If you have your control point facing upward, then you can set SAS to radial out. I like it better than prograde because prograde will still let you roll side to side. That makes sense. Oh, we gotta go back to prograde again. Alright, we gotta be careful on this hill. I really shouldn't be going down this hill, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, if I stop, it turns SAS off too. Oh, we do a lot of that, so we'll have to monitor it constantly. There we go. Facing prograde again. Now I need to watch these. Our speed. Keep on the brakes as much as I can. It's another bonus of radial out. Nice. Which one's radial out? That one? Okay. Good tips. If we start having major problems, maybe we'll look into another option. All right, very, very slowly make our way down this hill. Not too bad, not too bad. Radial is good when you're sliding. Prograde is good when you're driving at these angles. Okay. I wish we could have our friction low and also not slide down the hill, but that's not the not possible. Just gotta change our friction every time we stop to save. I'm just saving as we go down this hill. We don't have to do it over a bunch. Alright, we'll get a little bit of speed up. We'll get down the hill before I stop again. I think we can go about 30 meters a second down the hill before I get a little scared. This actually isn't too bad of a hill, though. I think that's where we crashed at earlier, though. We made it this far. Just gotta be careful. It's this guy right there, that, like, crazy transition there. Try to hit it at an angle rather than straight on. It's like seam in the world here. Wouldn't worry about it too much. Seems like you got it under control for the most part. I think we're good so far. But yeah, like I said, if anything crazy happens and we are struggling, maybe we'll change some things around, make it a little better. So far, mostly so good. All right, this big old mountain is the one we're gonna scale here soon. I need to get in my Discord on my phone. T9, a friend of the channel, has graciously shown me the best place to go over the mountain, so that's what I'm going to try to find. So there we go. I got the picture pulled up on my phone. So it's like the front of it, and it's like next to, there's like a pass we'll go through. And hopefully getting in isn't too bad, and then getting out also isn't too bad. We will see. Could be a whole ordeal. I might need to, when I fly out, repair kits. Next stream probably, and maybe later this stream, we'll see. I'll have to like fill everyone's pockets with repair kits. Do these guys have any? No, nobody's got them. So yeah, we'll send out a bunch more. Everyone's gonna get repair kits in their pockets just for how many tires we've had to repair on this trip. Way more than I could think I could count. And we should be near where we need to go. Let's zoom out and hope that nothing breaks. I think we need to enter here. I think. It's really hard to tell. Really hard to tell. It's like directly underneath. Like due north. We need to go straight north basically into it. We could do a rocket resupply mission. I definitely could do that. That's a great idea. Because if we don't need fuel, and I already have a plane. I don't know if you can see it. I think that is our resupply plane with fuel still in it. So it's ready to refuel us again when we need it. So I could do a rocket resupply, like airdrop, with just repair kits. Starship point to point. Oop, oop, oop. We are, whoa, whoa, oh no. Okay, we actually lost a tire that time. Oh, and more. Kerbals are scared. Oh, we are losing so much stuff right now. Alright, we've come to a stop. We've lost some things that are essential. So we will reload our quick save. And luckily, it's not too far away. That is why I try to quick save as often as I can. Alright, let's unbrake. Yeah, we're not too far, are we? Where are we? I feel like we're farther away than where I saved. Maybe not. Maybe we're not. This feels far away. I guess we went to there, so we went a little ways. It always feels like you make it so much farther than you actually do sometimes. All good, all good. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Like I said, we're gonna go until we leave the bowl of the Easter egg. I keep calling it a bowl. It's like the valley of the mountain range. I want to get on the other side at the very least today. So I'm gonna go as long as that takes. Yeah, it's really hard to tell the best point of entry. I think it's like, I don't know, we'll get closer and we'll check it out more. Never been to this Easter egg. Has anyone in chat, has anyone ever been to this Easter egg at all? And if so, how'd you get there? I feel like most people would probably fly a plane and land, or maybe a rocket landing in there, but I was told by several people in our Discord that I shouldn't try to drive in here. But I want to do it. I want the rover to go everywhere we go. People were suggesting I fly a plane in there to look at it, or just walk the kerbals. But I think if I'm going to do it, I'm going to drive in. I want the rover to go everywhere we go. Don't want to miss anything with our rover. A rover is the star of the show. Unfortunately, not the kerbals. Yeah, let's take a moment to zoom out. Oh yeah, we're still not quite there. We need to be over here more. Could technically drop in a rover. You're not wrong. I could drop the rover in as like with parachutes from a plane or something, or a rocket. That is very true. That's how we got our engines. We airdropped it to us. worked out pretty good. If you saw the day 3 video, it went smoothly. It was the smoothest operation one could have in Kerbal Space Program. When I'm at the helm, anyway. Just about there. Oh, hopefully this hill's okay. Oh, broke a tire again. 2 tires. Man, we really might need a resupply before we even get there. Which is a little bit of a shame. I feel like every time we feel like we're making progress, something happens where we have to stop. Something about this rover just likes to pop tires. It's really only been the last few days too. Like the first few days we popped a couple tires. Like today's been the worst for some reason. Not sure why we're popping so many tires. It's all good though. Unlimited resupply, unlimited repair kits, unlimited resupply missions we can fly out. Just takes a little more time, which is a little annoying, but it's okay. We just need to be more careful, I think, but I'm balancing being careful and speed, which is not an easy thing to juggle. And we are in like a really hilly area. Eventually, probably after this mountain range, we should be in a fairly flat-ish area where we can get some speed going. I feel like right now is like the slowest leg of the journey, unfortunately. I'm gonna stop and quick save often just because of that fact. Yeah, how many more repair kits do we have? We have 2 in there. Tamzor has none. Yeah, I think we watched us break a tire right now. Yep, there we go. Oh, 2 tires. Okay, yep, we're gonna have to fly out some sort of repair kit situation. Let's get Tamzor out. Tamzor can repair this front tire at least. Alright. Get back in your seat because we need more repair kits. And I don't have any other ships planned, and since we have a broken wheel, we can't drive, so I think I'm just gonna have to fly another resupplying plane out. A drop pod like in Helldivers. I could try to do a drop pod close, but the issue with that, why am I in the tracking center? The issue with that is I'm gonna have to walk to it, so I'd have to try to get as close as possible because we can't drive to it with a broken wheel. Well, maybe we could. Whoa, why does it look like that? So I think the ordeal getting the engine module seems like it's working really well, though I have to wonder if it's related to the increased wheel braking rate. Yeah, I do think the engines might be contributing to that. So here's the plane we were flying. I'm gonna remove some stuff around. I think I don't. We're gonna get rid of this. I don't want to fly a Kerbal out if we're just gonna do an airdrop because it's gonna crash land basically. So we'll do a remote guiding unit maybe. And then we'll need some sort of aerodynamic on the front. And then what I think I'll do is I'll do like a couple of these guys on the bottom here. And I can't put that on there, but what I could do... Let's put like a little structural thing there, right? That's connected to each other, yep. And then do that. And then we'll add some... Actually, I'll just steal parachutes from here. It's not gonna need parachutes. It's gonna crash. 2 on each side, it's probably fine. Do we want gear on them? We could put gear on them just for fun. Oh, we do need a front gear for the plane itself too. Let's see, ground, some struts. Struts might be overkill, but gonna do it anyway. I think they're too long. All right, we won't do struts. We'll just hope that they don't break. So we're not gonna do any testing. We're just gonna go for it, which always goes well for us. All right, all that looks pretty okay. We won't have a pilot, so the SAS is gonna be awful. Do we have batteries? We do. We have solar panels. Should be good. Let's just do MK3. And try this. I think I might regret not having a pilot. Maybe I could have the... Oh, I know what I could have done. I could have had the pilot eject with the cargo, I guess. We'll see how bad this goes. Whoops. Wrong button. Try that one more time. I still don't know how well the drop pod's gonna go. We gotta get close enough to the plane where, or the rover where it's, wow, I should have used a bigger wheel. I'm just gonna roll with it. I believe in you and MK3. We'll see. I should have put a bigger wheel on, but I'm not gonna stop now. Hopefully once it gets enough speed, it'll tilt up a bit. Yeah, there we go. Does not want to take off, though. There it goes. Alright, we're off. It's a little weird to fly compared to the other plane, but it's working good enough. Did you actually put anything in those cargo bays? Did I? No! Oh, good shout. Thank you for saying that before I made it all the way there. I did not. That would have sucked. Thank you for saying something. Alright, while we're here, I guess I can put the bigger wheel on the front. Alright, we need repair kits. Gosh dang, that would have been so funny. Fill this boy up with repair kits. This might be more than we can even hold. Alright, they're both full. Alright. Save. Was there anything else I was going to do? I think that was it, right? Use fairing for a nose cone? Ah, I should have done that. Already hit send. Hopefully it'll go okay. If not, we'll try that. Alright. Take 3. Don't need that on the screen. Is that wheel still small? Okay, whatever. Get that off the screen. 18 should last you a long time. You would hope. Oh, I did it again. That's what else I want to do. I want to change the sequence. Alright, we just want to put that there and have that be after the parachutes. Get that off screen and try again. Likes to turn a little bit. I'm not sure what that's about, but it is probably fine. Alright, lift off. Does for some reason like to point down, but that'll probably be fine. Let's make sure these are full. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Let's point in the general direction of our rover. This thing does not turn as well as the other plane does, so that's okay. Slower to turn. For some reason, even though there's less weight. Maybe I guess these are probably heavier and causing drag. Alright, let's set mission across Kerbal 2 as our target. And we will time warp, so it's a little quicker. I need to point up a bit more though. ×4 now. There we go. Alright, while it's doing that, I'm gonna run and go grab a drink and hope it doesn't crash into the ground. So, be right back real quick. It might hit the ground. I'm gonna undo one. We'll do ×3. Alright, still in the air. I like to see that when I leave the computer and come back. Actually, I left my drink in the other room. Parched. We're good to go now. Yeah, we can probably ×4 again now. It's good to get there as quickly as possible. Don't actually sit here for a real time 20 minutes. Not as fun. Should see our rover on the horizon any moment. Then we'll really have to try our best to airdrop these in the right location. Might be tricky, but if we can get it close enough, we can run a kerbal over to grab 2, fix the wheel, and then drive over and grab the rest. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably do a really low pass. Really slow, low pass. Is the plane supersonic? I don't think it would be supersonic. This is kind of its top speed. We're going as fast as we can right now. Alright, let's get out of physics warp just to fix where we're pointed. Point up a little bit more. There we go. Just points down instantly, but that's fine. As long as we don't hit the ground, that's really all that matters. Supersonic is over 343 meters a second. We could potentially hit that. Not quite, though. Maybe if we, like, dive bombed, we could. Close to it. I think our other resupply plane, even though it's the same plane, it's just less drag. It can go that fast if you're given the right circumstances. Alright, we're a little off our target here. We're just gonna do a little bit of a turn. There we go. Alright, and physics warp. Yeah, that's close. 297, 298. 299. Not quite, though. Pretty quick though. Takes like 20 minutes to fly there without physics warp. We're already at 15 minutes. Get there in style. Should see our rover any second. I'm sure you get there in a nosedive, but that doesn't really count. Yeah, then it's not supersonic if I can't do it in a nosedive. I think that's the only way I'd ever reach that speed. That's okay. It doesn't need to be supersonic. Maybe our other resupply missions we'll have in the future, we can make some quicker planes. There's our guy. Should I do a flyby of where we're trying to go to? Or do you guys want to be surprised? Because we're pretty close. We're pretty close to the Easter egg. It's just a mountain to scale on the way. Probably, actually, I will do a little bit of a flyby because we can find our path we're trying to take. Yeah, as we burn fuel, we get a little bit quicker. Maybe we get supersonic when we like almost run out of fuel. Alright, so we are almost there. Yeah, I do believe... Alright, we'll drop our cargo. So I'm gonna slow down a lot. And then hopefully the plane... you know what? We'll drop our cargo after the flyby. I'm worried that the plane might be off kilter once we drop the cargo and it won't work very well. Alright, let's do a little zoom out action. Trying to find... We need to go through here. So we need to drive up this steep hill. So I think we need to go up this way. And up and around. I don't know, somewhere up... Some way up this hill is how we're getting there. It looks, like I said, our friend of the channel T9 kind of plotted out the course I should take. But his looks so much different than mine. Why does this mountain look different than mine? Or is that where we're trying to be? I guess I don't really know. But anyway, we're heading in here. Ooh, don't crash. I have not quick saved, so please don't crash. We're coming in here, basically. Yeah, that's where we want to go, right where we just were. I won't spoil where the Easter egg is, but the Easter egg is inside here. And then we need to find our way out somehow also. But anyway, we'll head back to the rover. We'll deposit our goods. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. Definitely need these repair kits to go down this mountain. Probably just be on the brakes the whole time. Definitely a scenic view it is. It's gonna be an interesting one. We're gonna be driving up in the clouds, basically. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Alright, back toward our rover. It's so high, 4,000 meters up, basically. Only 13 kilometers away. Yeah, the course we're supposed to take was kind of where we just flew through. Seems so sketchy, though. Seems very sketchy. I believe it was that, right? Right there? Yeah, up there. Actually, right there is actually easier. I think right there is actually the one that he wants us to take. That looks a lot easier. Alright, anyway. Let's slow down. Did Sep the thrust reversing with the new engines? Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't do that. Alright, let's, I don't know, we'll come back again. I'll pass by again. Too busy looking at the mountain, I didn't prepare. The thrust reversing, I don't think really helped us much, though. So I think it's okay it's not set up. Alright, let's make, we did a little flyby. We'll drop the cargo on the next pass. Hope, one, we don't hit them with it, and two, it's close enough to walk to. So we'll need to walk a kerbal over for at least 2 of the kits. And then this plane's just gonna die. We'll put our gear down. Alright. And drop! Oh, we still had 2 parachutes. Oh no, we still had 2 parachutes on our plane. That's not good. This isn't good. I wanted it to crash, but I didn't want it to crash right over our rover. Alright, no debris. Oh, I guess there's a lot of debris, actually. I take it back. Where's our cargo? Way over there. Alright, we're gonna get, you know what? Calbo hasn't really done much. We're gonna get Calbo out. They get stuck in this little section. Whoever designed this rover is a poor designer. There we go. Alright, I think we're free. Where are they? 300 meters. It's gonna be a bit of a walk. I don't know if physics warping makes it any faster. I heard things explode before I walk all the way over there. Okay, they landed safely. They landed safely. You think the rover can make it? We could try driving the rover. There's a broken back wheel. No. We'll just walk. We'll walk. It's not too far. I feel like time warping the walking. Oh, you were worried the rover was exploding. Yeah, it seems like it's okay. I think it's just the debris over there exploding. Hold shift, you're on. Yep, I'm holding shift. Just, I feel like when you do it in physics warp, it's, it really doesn't save you any time. You actually walk slower in physics warp. Do you? I don't know. We're almost there. We'll just go a normal pace. Should be over the top of this hill. There we go. We can see him. We'll fill our pockets, we'll run back. Embrace the speed waddle. We'll fill our pockets, we'll walk back or run back, and then we'll drive the rover over to pick up the rest. Wasn't too far, luckily. Could have been much worse for sure. They look a little silly on the ground there. You notice how small they are. Yeah, one of my mods has this weird effect. I don't know if you see like the ghostiness. I don't know, it's like a weird graphic effect on moving things. I need to turn some of the graphic mods off. Little broken. Alright, our cargo. Kinda wish the parachutes like stayed laying down or something. I think that'd be cool. That's okay. But let's fill our pocket. Whoop. Oops, I accidentally went to the debris rather than filling my pockets. There we go. Calbo and run back. Not too long of a run, 4 minutes. Like I said, it could have been a whole lot worse. 4 minutes isn't too bad. Do I have an NVIDIA graphics card? I believe so. I actually don't know what I have. I really should look up my stats and what I have. I'm trying to look through the glass, so I can't really tell. I'm pretty sure it's an NVIDIA. I'll look up my graphics off stream and I'll start putting it in the description or somewhere where people can see. When you get back, you can drive the rover to the resupply. Yep, that's the plan. We're gonna hop back in, we'll drive over after the tire's fixed. Fill everyone's pockets with repair kits. I just realized my my wife is gonna be home any minute, which isn't a problem. I'm gonna keep streaming, but my dogs are gonna start barking, so you might hear dogs barking in the background when my wife gets home. So be prepared for dogs barking in like 2 minutes, probably. Right now they're currently asleep in the room with me. I think that's from the iframes card used to run the game at higher frame rate. Oh, okay, interesting. The Kermans, why am I so heavy? Yeah, holding 8 repair kits in their pockets. I should see if there's a mod to like get rid of their suits and put them in like, I don't know, like a Hawaiian shirt or something, because they really don't need to be in their suits. I get the same issue when I record footage and play too. Okay, interesting. Do you you make videos on YouTube, I assume? Then maybe we've already talked about this. I'll have to check your channel out if that's the case. I like watching. I like to pretend that I could. Okay. Well, if we ever start, let me know. I'll check them out for sure. And tell people to check you out. I like to shout people out if they make videos. I think it's. I don't get a lot of views. I get like 1,000 views a video, but I'll use my 1,000 views to promote anyone that wants to promote it, as long as they are a cool person, not mean or anything. Wow, we popped so many tires. 1, 2, this one in the front. Oh, and now we're gonna slide down the hill because of our friction. I think maybe our tires popped while we were the weird shenanigans were happening. All right, let's get Calbo back in the rover. Can I board from here? I can. Cool. All right, and now we need to drive back over to our resupply. finish filling us up. No dogs barking yet. Ooh, hopefully that's okay. Oof. Okay, I was really worried about that transition there. Some of the transitions are not very smooth on this planet. Need some smoothing, I think. Alright, if I get close enough to it, can I transfer without getting a kerbal out? Oop, we're gonna fly past it. Oh, no, brakes are good. That looks like I got a kerbal out. Alright, Tamzor. Fill your pockets. Fill. Oop, I hate when that happens. Back to Tamzor. Is that Tamzor? There we go. Let's pin stuff up. Dogs are barking. Are your pockets full? Your pockets are full. Alright, now we can... Ah! That keeps happening! It's because I have a mod that control clicks to things. So if the part that I'm control clicking on to take 4 at a time is there, kind of screws us up. Alright, we no longer need that. Do want that. Those two. Oop, Tamzor, don't fall off. Alright, so your pockets are full, don't need you anymore, those are full. Tamzor's pockets are full, yep. And then we're gonna fill these guys as well. Everyone gets repair kits. Oh, I transferred the thing again. Gotta be careful. Can you move the thing on the rover? What thing? What thing do you want me to move? Alright. Jake, Stelby are full. Storage unit. I don't think they need to be moved. I think they're pretty good. Or you mean like put this on the... on there? I think it'd be too heavy. Let me see. Yeah, too heavy, unfortunately. Kerbals can only lift 0.06 tons. And this is... I don't know how heavy that is. Too much though, apparently. That's okay. Plenty of storage space. I'm just gonna double check that everyone is full again. Alright, everyone is full. Let's quick save, and then we can start our hike here soon. And yeah, we're leaving behind... Why is there one repair kit in that one? Doesn't really matter. I'm just confused as to why there's just one repair kit. Or 3. Interesting. Doesn't matter. Alright. On to the climb. I think we wanna hit that hill right there. Nice large turn here. Back to where we came from. Yeah, I think oop. How high are my brakes? Oh, my friction's up really high. That's why we stopped so quickly. It's like that seems sketchy. Alright. Brakes were too brakey. Dangerously efficient. Okay. Yeah, we want to... Just looking at this picture I'm looking at, unfortunately you can't see it because it's on my phone on Discord. We want to get up here. Right? It's really hard to tell from this picture. His looks so much better than mine. Brakes to brakey. Yeah, we want to go through there. So up there. I'm gonna head this way. I feel like we're turning so slowly today. Please go over this carefully. Thank you. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for is about to be upon us. I mean, not the moment we've all been waiting for, let's be honest. That's the South Pole. And we are thousands and thousands of kilometers away from that goal. Get my road trip mod back up. Is a helicopter possible in KSP? Yeah, there is helicopter blades. I've never made one. I've seen people do it. I've never tried. I'll have to try. Be a fun little thing to fool around with. Helicopters, submarines, boats. These are all on my list of things I need to mess around with. Because I know they have the helicopter blades. Just have never used them. If you use one, it's going to be slow. I could see that. It'd be nice if you have like a base and you're like scouting around kind of thing. Eventually I want to do a career mode playthrough and do things like that. But that'll probably be after the mission is over. And if you guys would want to see that, I guess. I know it's been done to death. Not that exciting, but I've never actually beaten the career mode. Started it many times, but I want to make it a mission to beat the career mode. Alright, as we approach this big hill, let's throw another safety quick save in there. Actually, I need to do a like a full-on save game. That way, if anything bad happens, we are okay. Alright. T9. Trying to follow your guide. It's kind of hard to tell, though. We're just going to shoot for it. Keep it slow. And a little bit at a time. There should be a little platform up here that we can stop on. I think going straight up is probably our best bet. What's the cool tracker thing you have going on left? This is my custom mod I made that tracks our route. It's a little broken today. Normally it shows the whole route. Right now it's just showing day 1 and day 5. I gotta fix that. It's not publicly released because it is broken and I have things I need to fix, but maybe someday I can release it to the public. Do we just pop a tire or we just stop really quickly? I think we're okay. Yeah, it's a custom mod that I made just to track our progress so we know exactly how far we've driven, how long it's taken. We are technically at about 8 hours of driving and about 1,300 kilometers we've driven so far. But I have to fix the mod for next week. we docked with a resupply plane, and that kind of broke the mod for some reason. The way it's coded is it keeps track of the vessel ID, and I think the vessel ID changed when we docked with our resupply plane earlier today. So I'll have to change how it's coded, I think. But that is a problem for off stream. Alright, here's the behemoth we're about to climb. We'll have to keep track of how high we go. I feel like we're gonna go like 4,000 meters in the sky. Cools down those jet engines, by the way. Thank you. This was done by necessity. In day one, we lost our engines that were on the back of the rover. And this docking port was originally for refueling, but I had to fly out a whole back end because I accidentally quick saved. So we flew out a whole back end to reattach the rover so we have engines. So we can do stuff like this, scaling a mountain. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, I have... this is day 5, so there's 4 days of streams if you want to watch it. If not, there's 4 days of edited videos that show our progress and what we were up to. I think the edited videos are a lot of fun, so feel free to check them out on my channel if you would like. But without further ado, we're going to start this hill climb. And it already looks sketchy. Is the sun going down? Or is the sun going up? I'm assuming the sun's going up. We like just recently warped to daytime. Keep that in mind for when I need something to watch. Thanks for the tip. No problem. Appreciate you for coming in and hanging out. Alright, here we go. That's what I've been trying to do for 2 days now. How long is your estimate for this trip? So I've done this once before. It took about 40 hours, 37 hours or so. I think this one's going to take 80 to 100 hours, but I'm not really sure. That's just like a rough estimate. Definitely more than 40 hours. We're already 8 hours in, and we haven't even made it to the North Pole yet. And we have to go to the North Pole and then go down to the South Pole. And we're doing it basically 3 to 4 hours a week. So we're going to be doing this for a while. But right now we're stopping to look at stuff. So like right now the reason we're scaling this mountain is because there's an Easter egg on the other side of it. We're stopping and taking in sights, so that's kind of why it's taking us longer than last time. Am I even in the right spot? This doesn't feel right. It's like our map is off, maybe. Or I'm just in the wrong spot. I might be in the wrong spot. Whoa, there's like a crystal here. That's cool. I don't have time to stop and look at it, but that's cool. Yeah, I think I was supposed to go up over there, wasn't I? Guess we'll find out in a minute. Yeah, it's gonna be a long journey. Do you have the Cove launch site? I don't know if I do. If it's not the stock game, then no. If it's the stock game, then yes. I don't have any mods to add extra launch sites. Alright, we're going a little too fast for this. I know we're like scaling this mountain, but I don't want to go that fast. Headlights, that's probably a good idea. It's dark on this side of the mountain, although those aren't really helping much at all. Alright, I need to go this way. I hope we don't fall down the mountain. We're going way too fast for this. This is quite the sight. Oh, we are in the air. Okay, I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna hit the brakes. Let's turn our friction up as much as possible. Because this is quite the thing to see. How do I turn? Okay, let's get a screenshot of how high we are right now. Alright, now I'm going to regret doing that because now we're going to have to get some speed back up again. Alright, our friction's down and brakes. Oh no. Yeah, probably wasn't a good idea to stop. Athena, thank you for hanging out for a bit. See you later. Appreciate you hanging out, taking your time to watch what we're up to. Hope you have a good rest of your day, your night, whenever, whatever it is where you are. I can't watch. We're doing okay. Sometimes if you hold the brakes down, and let the engines power up a bit, it's okay, but that doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. We need to stay slow. I don't want to go over like 20 meters a second. The music in the background is way too hype for this. We need like creepy horror music playing, I think. We are like at a 45-degree angle right now going up this. Oh, these are the moments I wanted for this journey, though. Crazy things like this. This is what I'm doing it for, guys. This is what I'm doing it for. How fun is this? We're scaling a mountain in a rover. And this weird Frankenstein rover that I've created with your guys' help. This is where the fun is. This is why we do it. Alright, I'm worried I'm like too high for where I need to be. Yeah, this is exactly what the engines are for. And now we need to go on the brakes, because I think... Alright, I'm going to do something I'll probably regret doing. I'm going to turn our friction way up. We're going to quick save on the side of this mountain. Whew, hopefully I don't regret that. And then we're just going to ride the mountain a bit. I think that we need our friction up. We need to stick to the side of this mountain good. I'm going to go kind of slow. In a scenario where you somehow run out of fuel, what then? Send a plane with fuel tank? Yes. So we actually, in part one of today's stream, because I had to break it up into two parts, we sent out a plane and refueled. For fuel... Whoa, gosh. That's not good. I think we're okay. We sent out fuel earlier. And refueled, and if a tank explodes, then we just revert our save. If it's an integral part of the rover, we'll reload the save. If it's not, we'll keep going. Sorry, I'm trying to get us not in the tricky position we're in. There we go. Turn our engines off now. This is the sketchiest thing I think I've ever done in this game. We'll just keep going at this pace, though. I think we're like almost at a 90-degree angle. If we hit the wrong bump, we're gonna flip down this thing. Oh, we're dropping. Right, brakes on, brakes on, brakes on. We broke a tire. Okay. We're stopped. Friction up, friction up, friction up. What wheel we broke? We broke a wheel, right? I thought I saw we broke a wheel. Is it that one? All right. Hopefully Tamzor doesn't fall down the mountain when she gets off this. I think it's just that one that's broken. All right, Tamzor back on. Oh, my hands are so sweaty, guys. My hands are so sweaty. Oh, we gotta get back on the brakes. I think I'll let our engines charge a bit. There we go. Flaming out a bit, but that should be okay. Come on, a little more speed. Yeah, we're gonna go through a lot of fuel, but we do have a plane on standby nearby to give us more fuel. Hope we hit a bump and it's setting us back. Alright, made it over the bump. I think I need to try to get like over there. As carefully as we can. Oh, my hands are so sweaty. My hands are so sweaty. Okay, we're about to fall. But having our friction up this high is a little sketchy with this. I almost need to put the brakes at like 95 maybe. I don't think we want full brake. Yeah, it's a little less sketchy when that happens. But I don't want to go over like, I don't know, maybe not even like 15 meters a second. Just ever so carefully going down to go back up. Can't believe I went up the wrong side of the mountain. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's going all right. This isn't too bad. Here, I'm gonna stop for a second. Zoom out. Is this where I want to be? Pretty sure this is where I want to be. Too late now, I think. I think we just have to send it regardless. Oh gosh. It's so slow, but I mean, that's good. It's what we need, I think. Let's go as slow as we possibly can. Oop, oop, oop. We're starting to go back down. Those engines are hella efficient. Yeah, that's why I went with them. They were, the better of the options, in my opinion. Even if you're using them at full power, it takes a while to go through all their fuel. Alright. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna take a moment. So I feel like we haven't made it very far, but I don't want to do that again. Quick save again. Let our engines power back up again. Alright, there we go. Turn down the engines a bit. Okay. We're almost to the top, I think, right? No, not anywhere close, actually. I think we are close. Closer than we were down there. Wow, look how high we are. Holy crap. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wow, this is like flat land right here. Oop, my dogs are barking again. Apologize for the dogs barking. Wow. That is crazy. We are so close. Sorry, I was taking a break to take a screenshot again. For some reason it's acting like our brakes are on even though they're not. Are we just that? What's happening? Why aren't we moving? Did I break a tire? Oh yeah, we have a broken wheel. Broken wheel, broken wheel. Alright, broken wheel repaired. Tamzor. Tamsor needs a raise after this. All the rover, all the kerbals will need a raise after this. Tamsor is really putting the work in, and Jake or Stelby, whoever's driving. I'm assuming Jake is driving. Oh, come on! Flame out, flame out. That's not good. I know we can do it. This is gonna be tough. All right, let's back up a bit. I think we gotta get some speed up for this. Not much, but a little bit. Hopefully we don't tumble off the edge. I hope we don't tumble off the edge either. But I can't go too fast because we don't want to tumble. Oh, that's not good. But we lose our intakes. All right, we have to reload the last save, which was just right there. We're not far. We quick saved on that little hill, I'm pretty sure. We can't go too fast, so we don't want to fall off the other side. We can't go too slow, or we'll tumble back down too, so. Whew. Gosh, I'm sweating so hard. Saw that ledge coming, me too. I'm gonna have to take it at an angle. All right, power up engines. Brakes off. Oh, that's right, I quick saved before our wheel was fixed. Repair. Hop in. Quick save again. All right, now we power up. Flaming out a bit. Come on, engines. Come on, engines. Nope. Come on, we got this, Rover. We got this. I don't know why I quick saved again. Quick saving out of panic. Alright, we'll try to go. Okay, that is way fast. Oh, there's a ledge here too, though. It's okay. We made the ledge. Oh, the camera's so wonky here. Did we lose a wheel? Or we just... Yeah, we lost a wheel again. That's not good. Alright, I'm gonna reload the save because that's easier than fixing the wheel and rolling back down anyway. This is it. Oh god, almost. This is quite the obstacle. Quite the obstacle indeed. Trying to look, see if there's a better way. Like maybe I go up this way a bit more. Let's just go slow. We don't need to go full power. Let's try to think about this. If we go this way, we'll kind of go with the contours of the land here, maybe. And then double back this way. Come on, engines. Power, 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 power. They do not want to do it. They do not want to do it. Come on, engines. There we go. That's what we want. They do not want to do it. Oh, and our music has stopped. Let me get music back on. I don't know what song we just listened to, but come on over this hill. Man, it does not want to go this way. Roll a bit down and then do it. I might have to. I don't want to get too much speed or else we we'll hit another ledge, which isn't good. Maybe I just need to keep my engines on full power and use the brakes to slow us down. But then we run out of air and that also slows us down. Please don't break here. Thank you. Alright. Climbing. Alright, this is flatter here. Oof, I hit the brakes really hard. Are our tires okay? It's hard to tell. I wish the sun was here. It's mostly flat here, which is good. Maybe I quick save again here. Quick save. Mostly flat area. Power on the engines. Not powered on enough yet. There we go. Come on. Come on, engines. Come on, engines. There we go. There we go. There we go. This ridge might hurt us. Alright, we are going, I think, too fast for our own good right now. Come on, come on, come on! I'm scared of what's over here. It's so... Why is it so dark up here? Alright, I'm hitting the brakes because there's like a big old edge there. That's a crazy edge. We almost want to back up. I'm going to quick save here. Probably not a good idea, but I'm doing it. We're going to let the rover back up. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to go. Might not be able to save this. Might have to reload that last save. We're a little stuck. It's so dark. I wish the sun was over us. I think I'm gonna have to, and our lights are on, but they're not doing anything. Oh, they actually are doing something. I can kind of see with the lights. Oh, we are flipping. We are tumbling down the mountain, I think. I don't like where we're at right now. I'm gonna reload that last save where we were kind of where we wanted to be. Did a great job with the rover. It's hard to make vehicles that climb the mountains like this one. Thank you. It's a struggle, but we're getting there slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. All right. I almost want to like. I just need the sun by me. We're gonna warp until the sun is helping us. If it ever does help us. Okay, there we go. Now we can see. Yeah, this isn't ideal. What if I'm gonna take my friction down the front so it slides. There we go. Kind of. And what if I reverse thrust? Ooh, that's not gonna be good. Yeah. That wasn't good. I should have quick saved after the warp. Alright, let's just warp till sunrise again. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll quick save again. And I think we're just gonna have to go forward, which isn't ideal, but less friction in the back. Yeah, it was the ledge is what did us in mainly. We'll just try to go straight here. Maybe there's a ledge here we can flip onto. I don't know how it's gonna handle this though. Okay, wow, okay, we lost a wheel. We lost a wheel, but we're on flat ground. We lost a wheel, but we're on flat ground. And that is more than what we can ask for. Alright, I don't want the mod on the screen right now. Do we lose another wheel? We're just not moving very well. Oh yeah, the front one's broken too. Alright. Hold on, I just realized I have the engines on full blast. Let's stop doing that. Repair this wheel. Board the seat. Okay. Whew. I'm stressed out, guys. I'm stressed out. We're so close. We're so close. I'm gonna try to drive like on the side of this mountain maybe, rather than going down. Going down looks a little sketchy. We'll just take it very slowly. Around the edge maybe. Oh, 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 oh. So jagged up here. As long as we go slow, we shouldn't damage anything. Try to get on this ledge, and then we're there. A little too fast, a little too fast. A ledge. My favorite kind of ledge, one that I can stop and save on. $4,000. Oh, we broke a tire during that. Wow. Alright, we gotta refill Tamzor. She can leave her seat again. I feel like we need to plant a flag here. I don't know how you guys feel, but the highest our rover's ever been. Yeah, we'll just plant a flag here. .4149 meters in the sky. We did it. All right. Tamzor's gonna scout out the journey, because I think it's all downhill from here now. Can't believe we've we've gotten up here. This is insane. I think going down is just gonna be us on the brakes the whole time. It's a lot farther away than it looked over there. Too bad Tamsor doesn't have a parachute. She could jump off and parachute down. Honestly, that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad to me. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that looks too bad. Alright, let's go pick Tamsor up. Very carefully. Wow, it's already 4:30. We're almost to the monument, though. I do have reverse thrust, that's very true. I might need that down the hill. Alright, let's pick up Tamsor. Not letting us in our seat for some reason. You will make it, thank you. Thank you for believing in me. Alright, without further ado, I'm gonna try to drop off this ledge. It's probably, actually, no, that is steep as heck. We want to go around. I make this turn. It's a sketchy turn. There we go. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna do something dumb. Oh, our brakes are already at 95. Maybe I turn the friction down. It's probably a bad idea. These brakes are at 100. Yeah, I think I need to keep those brakes at 100. I don't know. Here we go. I need to stop fiddling around with things and just send it. Get to this gap. Oop. Sometimes I put these wheels, brakes at 95 also. Nothing good happens. Nothing good happens. I'm just gonna be on the brakes the whole way down. I'll have to do this again on the other side too, but that's gonna be a next week's stream problem, I think. I've already been going for 4 hours. It's started getting late here. 4:30 in the morning, or not in the morning, in the afternoon. What do I call it? Use reverse thrust. Yes, someone did say that. Good shout. Reverse thrust. Reverse thrust. Sorry, Caplock. It's all good. It's all good, Cabus. Yeah, reverse thrust is not helping as much as I'd like. It keeps flaming out, but I have to hit the brakes because it's not helping. It's okay. We're getting down. We're getting down slowly. Oop, oop. Everything okay? You have to leave. Well, thanks for hanging out for when you did. I appreciate all the support and hanging out for the hill climb and before that and everything. I'll probably, once we hit the monument, I'll call it a day today. Our reverse thrust wasn't really helping us too much, so we're gonna use good old-fashioned brakes. Have a good rest of your day or night, wherever it is where you are. And hopefully we'll see you next week. If not, the edited video of this will be up on Sunday, and then we'll be back next, hopefully Monday for the next stream. I think I'm gonna try to commit to Monday streams every week. So today's what, Wednesday? I actually don't even know what today is. What is today? Yeah, Wednesday. It's a little late in the week, so now I have to like quickly edit it on Thursday, Friday, and hopefully have it uploaded by Saturday to go out on Sunday. Tap B to break. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm breaking with B right now. We are in the right spot. You know what I haven't checked? That we're actually in the bowl. We are. It's so dark. Are we in shadow or is it night? We're in shadow. Well, you might be... Is it dark on your screen? So I don't know if you're accidentally like farther back from the stream when it was really dark. It's not too dark where we're at right now. What is this? Is that a rock? A floating rock? Hello, floating rock. Give me all your wisdom, floating rock. Alright, I don't have time to hang out, floating rock. I gotta go. Yeah, Kerbal, I don't know if you are currently where we are. If it's dark, because on screen right now, it is mostly light. Unless it just looks dark on stream for some reason. Which is also a possibility. Alright, this is a little sketchy. Try to take it at an angle. Ooh. Sorry if I'm not talking as much as I should be. I'm very concentrated on not killing everyone. It's hard to be entertaining when you're like, I don't know, might kill all of your kerbals that have worked hard for you. How does going down this look? You're live, guess no color makes it seem like it's dark. Oh, potentially, yeah. Alright, this doesn't look too bad to go over. Earlier I had someone that was like 5 minutes behind the stream. That's why I thought maybe that happened again. Hard? What's hard, Cavis? Oh, we're cruising a little too fast. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oop. Can you repack the chutes to slow you down? Oh, I could do that, couldn't I? Where are the chutes? Those two. Yes. Let me fully hit the brakes. Leave your seat. Repack chute. Repack chute. Okay. Board. Okay. You're fine. I'm locked in on the death-defying stunts. Alright, if I hit space, will that... Oh, well. I instantly stopped, so it kind of screwed the parachutes. Alright, we'll just do it without them. It was a great idea, though, but I think I'm a little too heavy on the brakes. I'm gonna go down an angle. I'm pretty sure, guys, Pretty sure that black speck you can see is the monument. That's what we're doing it all for. That's why we're in this crazy predicament, is because that freaking monument right there. Yeah, that was my bad. I'm worried about picking up too much speed though, because it gets a little sketchy. 20 meters a second? Yeah, I don't know if I want to go 20 meters a second down this hill though. The end is in sight. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's what 17 meters a second looks like. That felt sketchy. I kind of almost want to wheel the pop so it just like slowly goes down the hill. If I'm gonna turn the friction down. What if you just slowly slide down this hill? When was the last quick save? Not too long ago, but considering what we're doing, kind of long ago. Let me turn all my friction up so I can save. There we go. I'll turn our friction down. Right click on a probe if you have one. I don't think I can get to it. I think it's... Actually, I don't know where the probe's at. Oh, it's this one. Okay, that's... Oh no, that's our action wheel. That's our robe. Our probe. Say robe? I don't know what I said. Oh, that's gone. Oh, is it this? Oh, okay. Why am I right clicking on this? Curb net access? Oh. Well. I did not know about this. Waypoint? You just set a waypoint? Oh. I don't know. Where are we? Are we here? So we go up and to the left. The integration point is the Easter egg. Okay. Yeah, I think just slowly sliding on this hill with less friction is kind of the move. It's very slow though. We'll just go straight down. Oop. You are the center of the map. Okay, that makes sense. Oops, not the engines. The engines aren't what I want. Although, if we use friction and our engines... $8 meters a second. We're using all of our brakes, but we're also using the engines, and we're have high friction, all to go safely 15 meters a second across this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Famous last words. Oop, that's a little too fast. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Everything's fine, everything's fine. In real life, your tires would be very unhappy with you. Yeah, I know that well. I blew a tire in my car yesterday, actually. And I forgot to turn my parking brake off after I, like, put the spare tire on. So, I did this in real life the other day on accident. Literally yesterday. We're getting closer to this Easter egg. The cool crystal again. Hit refresh on the map when you can. Oh, nice. Thank you. You're teaching me something new about KSP. I did not even know about this. It's crazy. I have thousands of hours in this game, and I really don't know what's happening in it most of the time. It's because I spend my time doing stuff like this. All right, that's too fast. Alright, maybe I should just go down and then. Alright, well, it's a little too fast for my liking. "13 meters a second feels fine." We're gonna go down and then kind of be a little flatter ground. I'm gonna let off the brakes. Let's see what happens. Put our friction all the way up, which is always sketchy to do, but yeah, this would have been handy earlier. I was trying to find where this was with a plane, just so I knew where I was going, as I didn't know this existed. Kerbal, that blew my mind back then. I thought it was a mod. Yeah, I would have thought it was a mod too if I saw it on somebody's screen. I guess I gotta get that off my screen. I'm getting closer. Alright, I'm going way too fast for what's happening right now. Let's throw our quick save down because I'm being a little crazy. I might not have been seeing the monolith. I might have been seeing that tree. You have multiple options on the top left too. Cycle, automatic refresh. Cycle visible display. Color display mode. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, Lord Almighty. I been through a lot today, I feel. Is it directly north of us? Am I reading that right? Or is it? Must be, right? Do you know if multiple kerbals can help EVA construction? They can. Every kerbal can. I know you're asking Cabas, but every kerbal can carry 0.06 tons. So if you have 2 kerbals, then they can carry 0.12 tons. So the more kerbals you have, the better. I almost flew out like 30 kerbals to reattach the engines, but I was talked out of it by the Discord. Is it above me? Am I like... Or is it under me? Oh, it's under me. Oh, okay. I'm passing it. Oh, I am... What am I doing here? Alright, I do see it. I'm gonna go down the mountain. I'm passing by it. Alright, let's just turn our friction down a bunch. Not that much though. Oh, I probably because I don't have the brakes on. That's what the problem is. This is insane. This is way too fast. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it would have made a cool video if I had sent that many kerbals. At least like a funny moment in the video, but maybe next time. Monolith time. Cabas is right. Oh, holy crap. Oh, it could be based on their stars too. I know 5-star engineers can can carry 0.06 tons. Because I've had to send some out for things. Squad 8, my beloved. We made it! We freaking made it! Let's get a nice screenshot. You always have to take two because aerodynamic forces pop up for some reason. I think it's only fitting that we let Tamzor get out and go touch this monument. Oop. Yeah, maybe for a future video, if we get sick of having our engines as a trailer, we will send 30 kerbals out. It's a lot of engineers, though. Send 30 engineers out to put the engines back on where they belong. Squad! We made it! This is what it looks like. This is what we came all the way here for. I missed the squad logo instead of the boring private division one at the start of the game. Yeah. What the heck is that? It is a monolith. It is our... Officially, we made it to an Easter egg. I've been promising it for days, and we finally made it to one. That is what we drove up these mountains for. We went 4,000 meters in the sky to get here. Yeah, Cool Monkey is much better than whatever Private Division has going on. I'm surprised Private Division didn't, like, switch it for their logo or something shady. Alright, guys. Is the way out of the bowl going to be easier or harder than going in? I'm not sure. We go this way. I would say easier. We probably should have took this way in, to be honest with you. Look how much shorter it is. Sorry, I'm like really yelling in the microphone. I apologize. I have it right next to my face. I'm screaming at you. I would say easier. So we're probably... I'm about to scale all this to get out. And then we're north. And I think north, once we get out of here, I think it's going to be much quicker. Oh, sorry, that command doesn't work, Andrew Sam, but I can grab the link for you real quick. I don't have any fancy things that people typically have. Let me grab the Discord link for you. A new objective, Kerbal Easter. Actually, I just realized I can grab it. Sorry. Full Kerbal Easter egg rover tour. I think someone has done that. I mean, not that I'm not against doing things that other people have done, but I'm pretty sure someone did do that. Can you drop a link to Discord? Yep, I will. Oh, it's not in the description. I'll also make sure I add it to the description. Discord's loading right now. I didn't have it on my computer actively. Sorry, I'm not very good at Discord. Edit invite link. Never generate new link. Copy. There we go. There we go. There's the Discord link. If anyone would like to join and hang out with us when we're not streaming, and also just keep up to date with what I'm up to. And there's people in there that like to post memes and things they're doing in KSP. It's a lot of fun. If you are a YouTube creator or Twitch streamer or TikTok, whatever, you make things on the internet, there's places there too to share your stuff. I like to share the audience. I mean, I get 1,000 views or something. I'm not against shouting out people's channels so they can also get some exposure. Share the love. But anyway, we made it to the monolith. Let me zoom back in. We made it to the monolith. That is what I wanted to achieve. I thought maybe we would leave today, but it is 5 o'clock where I'm at. So we've been going for 5 hours today with like a 40-minute intermission. And TMI, but I might pee my pants if I sit here any longer. So I'm going to call it a night. I super appreciate everyone hanging out. Thanks for joining me on that crazy leg of the journey. Next week, hopefully Monday, I'll stream again, probably around noon my time, Eastern Standard. And we will get out of the bowl and start heading toward the North Pole. Cabas, have a good night. Sleep well. Thank you, Andersam. Thank you, Kerbal. Thank you, Cabas. Thank you, Siggy, for all hanging out the last little bit. If I'm missing anyone, feel free to say some in chat. But yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of the night off. More like I'm gonna edit this 5-hour stream tonight, probably. Parts of it anyway. But you guys have a great night, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!